Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys coming by the channel to hang with me a little bit and watch the video. Always grateful for that. And guys, today we're going to be talking about fishing chatterbaits in the summertime of the year, which is a lot different than fishing them in different times of the year. I think most people catch most of their fish on a chatterbait in the springtime, especially in early spring, but there's definitely a window for it in the summertime of the year, and it requires a little bit different approach. So we're going to talk about it in today's video. Also, guys, just a big thank you out there to everybody that's taken time here to become a channel member of Intuitive Angling. We did a little video on that a couple days ago. Got a few new members with that, so appreciate that and hope you guys are enjoying the content. And just like to invite everybody to please hit that subscribe button here to the channel if you haven't had a chance. So much appreciated. Okay, guys, chatterbaits, man, is probably the most common talked about YouTube topic. You hear about them constantly, and that's because they're fish catching baits, man. They catch a lot of fish. And the thing about chatterbaits is people are realizing, they really have realized the last couple of years about how effective they are as far as in a diversity of conditions. You can literally catch fish on chatterbait 12 months out of the year in clear water, medium colored water, and dirty water. It just depends on, specific situations, but they are fish catching baits. And I think a lot of it just has to do with the unique vibration that a chatterbait or a jackhammer has. It displaces water, it has vibration. Yet at the same time, I think one of the reasons that a chatterbait is so effective is that the vibration that it creates is not telegraphed easily to the fish, because a lot of crankbaits, if you've got like, rattles in a crankbait or rattles in a lipless crankbait or a bait like a whopper plopper, there's a very unique sound to that I think the fish can get conditioned to. And a chatterbait doesn't really have a sound aside from just different frequency of a vibration. So that's one of the reasons I think it's really effective. Now, specifically, I want to talk about fishing a chatterbait in the summertime of the year. And in order to catch them on a chatterbait in the summertime, you got to have the right set of conditions and the right specific water clarity conditions along with the cover. Based upon where you're fishing at, your cover may be grass, it could be lily pads, hydrilla, milfoil, rock, wood, docks, whatever. And all that type of stuff is going to hold fish in the summertime. But specifically what I want to talk about is fishing the chatterbait, and my favorite type of situation in the summertime is in dirty water, shallow cover. Now for me, if I'm going to fish a chatterbait in the summertime of the year when that water temperature is getting close to 80, I've got to have dirty water to catch fish in it. In the springtime of the year, I can put like a green pumpkin or something on and I can fish it in a little bit clear water and catch fish on it. You can't really do that in the summertime. The mood and the personality combined with the bass, combined with the cleaner water, they just don't bite it very good. But if you've got dirty water, and what I'm talking about dirty water is water visibility of less than about 15 inches, there's going to be a chatterbait bite in the lake that you fish. Now, the first thing you have to realize is the color of the chatterbait is critical in the summertime of the year. Now, this is one time of the year that I don't use the typical, shad patterns. A lot of guys, their favorite is some type of a shad pattern or black and blue. In the summertime of the year, you want to try to resemble a perch. And that's what I've tried to do this. I've got chartreuse, I've got orange, and I've got some green on there. Perfect, facsimile of a bluegill. The different variations that you can do with. A lot of times I'll put like a green pumpkin skirt with some chartreuse, depending upon the clarity of the water. But this is probably my favorite setup, guys. If you've never tried this is that new Zoom swimmer trailer they have on there. It's got the orange and the green on it. And I just took the skirt off of this jackhammer and I put just a solid chartreuse skirt on it. Guys, this setup here, I catch a lot of fish in the summertime on it when I get in that right specific set of situation. So here's what I'm looking for. Every lake is not going to be set up for this because you're not going to have dirty enough water in every lake. But if your lake has got some water in it that has less than 1.5 feet of visibility, what you want to do is you want to get into the major creek arms in the summertime of the year that has the most diversity of cover in there. Usually most lakes have 2 or 3 major creek arms. And usually if you got some off-colored water in a creek, it's going to be in the back 2/3 of that creek. So what I like to do in the summertime is I go to the back 2/3 portion of those creek arms, the major creek arms, and I basically throw this thing in less than 3 or 4 foot of water around whatever available cover. If it's just rock, throw it around rock. If it's, laydowns or trees, grass, pads, whatever cover you have on your lake, just fish this thing shallow around that type of water. And another thing about the chatterbait in the summertime of the year is you have to use a different retrieve on it. A lot of times the chatterbait retrieves vary. I pump a chatterbait, I'll slow roll it, I'll pull it a little bit. But in the summertime of the year, one of the key elements to generating strikes on a chatterbait is you have to fish it with a fast stop and go retrieve. So what I'll do with it is I'll throw it out, you know, past my piece of cover that I'm fishing or to the bank, and I'm holding that rod tip pretty much just like at a 9 o'clock angle, and I'm reeling it about like this. Fast stop and go retrieve. Obviously the bait's not moving, it's not going very deep, it's only staying probably 2-3 inches under the water, and that's what I want. I want this bait staying just underneath the water, close to the cover, and I want it moving fast to create that reaction strike. So the combination of the speed of this thing, moving past a shallow object with the vibration, if there's bass there and they tend to be a little bit more lethargic in the summertime, the combination of the vibration and the speed and the reaction strike, ambushing this thing around a piece of cover, is going to generate that strike. Obviously, you need shade. Shade is a big factor in the summertime of the year, so whatever you're fishing, I don't care if it's grass or rock or wood, try to always concentrate on the shady part of it. And unless the water is super dirty, like if you got water visibility that's around 6 inches visibility, you can catch them all day long in it. But if your water visibility is up more around that 12 to 15 inches, you're definitely going to do better early and late in the day on a chatterbait. And most of the time I'm fishing it on 20-pound test Seaguar and Vizex line, and I use it on that Mega Bass launcher rod. And also, guys, I'll link all this stuff in my Tackle Warehouse link as far as if you want to get set up with some summertime chatterbait fishing, you can use that link to order everything there. But anyway, guys, the main thing is I get probably the best way that I can tell you this. If you guys have caught many fish on a square bill crankbait in the summertime around shallow water cover, just try the chatterbait in the same water. If you're fishing a crankbait, a buzzbait, you know, anything shallow in less than 3 or 4 foot of water, I can promise you they will hit some type of a perch pattern, chatterbait, or vibrating jig really good in the summertime of the year. So anyway, guys, hope it helps out. We'll talk later.